Hi, Earth signs. Welcome in. Let me just establish something really quick. I was watching the fire reading, and there was a little pause that was coming in on the video, but it let up after that. I did the reading on the air sign, and we actually had energies of people messing with technology there, and so sometimes that happens on my platform, and you just have to follow me. Those of you who follow me understand what's going on then. But if I am talking to any person new, because I don't know if I ever am or not, I just like to say that I'm dealing with a criminal that has really I've got stuff that has been recorded evidence. I'm dealing with a criminal that's got bloodshed on their hands. It's a big deal on my platform. But if you do watch the fire read, just stick out for the pause. There's a couple of pauses in there, but it does let up. It's ridiculous. If there is any upright people at the sound of my voice in the earth realm, my God, please take a look at my technology, please. I'm dealing with somebody very cruel, folks, and I need shelter money and food money. All I've had today is pancakes. I cannot believe that I'm sitting here talking to people on my platform, people hitting the like button and stuff like that, when somebody's sitting here hurting, dealing with a freaking murderer. It's not all right. I have an emergency. And I need people that are upright some way, shape, or form to find some upright enforcement somewhere to help me have some shelter for tomorrow and some food. Not for just tomorrow. I need a physical rescue team. I need some people in jail. It's an emergency. I'm sick and tired of saying so. People thinking that they have a right to get up on your technology and stuff. But Kansas City, Missouri is freaking disgusting. And their leadership here is foul, and there's a group involved in some nonsense that need to be charged to go to freaking jail. My name is Shannon Hensley. I'm 53 years old, and you can see what it looked like. I did some face-to-face readings on the live section, or you can go to the community section and see some stuff. If you are new, who I am, what I'm about, and I'm about getting rid of freaks out of our earth realm, and our kids are in danger and stuff like that. It's absolutely ridiculous what's going on in the earth. And anyway, I just like to be very personable on my platforms. If anybody's at the sound of my voice can be upright towards me, then may God Almighty bless you, and you will be remembered. You will be. There's something about property. It came out real heavy in the water reading. And so we do have a house here coming out around your energy. The courthouse is here in the water reading. We had a courthouse worker come out. And the tree, this is an earth sign card. And I just did the fire reading, and a specific Taurus came out. Whether they're upright or not, for some people they will be. For some people they're the kook. Don't know who they are, but anyway, this is about somebody's mind and getting grounded. But it is an earth sign card. I mean, we are looking at earth, so whoever you are, if you're upright, you're upright. The swimsuit, okay? Or we had another card that came out that was showing somebody's laundry was there. And so it's clothing as well. So anyway, if you're dealing with something that's happened in the summertime and you're dealing with some court situation, then you are. Then you are. But something about clothing came out in one of the other readings as well. It was like a clothesline hanger type of energy. And then the number 2, or horses. Actually, just a second ago in the fire reading, one of the runes does have a meaning of horses. I never bring it out, but it does. Zebras are in the horse family. This specific card came out, I think it was the air reading. I think it was that reading, whichever one it was. But there was a lot of 2s in that reading. And so you're either dealing with twins for some of you all. For some of you all, you're dealing with a co-worker, and it would be black and white co-worker situation going on, just to bring it in that way because the co-worker came out and there's a group involved in something. But there are two specific people that either look alike or they are twins, or somebody put some clothing on to act like they look like somebody as well was also there. I could have read it in many different directions that way. Or it's same sex, and it's black and white same sex as well. Involved in something going on. I never say the same sex in the actual reading where that came out until after I watched the video. But anyway, it could have been read that way as well. But this is what's over the top of you all for the next 24 hours. Let's see. Do you have something legal going on around property, and somebody needs to use their mind or get grounded? There's at least two people involved, or that is, you know, either your co-worker or a friend or a twin or something like that. But or there is something to do with animals. The word beast was there, and then the literal word animal came out in the air, or excuse me, in the water reading as well. So let's see. Show me Earth, please. So the Four of Cups is coming out in the crossing, and this is contemplation. It just came out in the fire reading. It had luxury over the top, and somebody's a thief somewhere, and it said they were going to get caught because the money stuff has come out as well. And this is like a rejection card, or somebody being bored and stepping out and doing something, but something's went wrong for somebody's case in some type of nonsense that's happened. This card says a missed opportunity or boredom or a rejection type of energy. It also says open up your eyes for the possibilities. So so there is death matters. My God, there's death matters. Bloodshed all over the place. Then here it is again. Here it is again. It's also FBI. And FBI came out in wording. The police came out in wording. Military came out in wording. There's a freaking legal going on. And you got a bunch of people that's probably done perjury with the group that was there in the air reading or the fire reading that just came out. We had those 11 frogs jumping around some information, because frogs go back to slimy communication. It goes back to lies. Anyway, there's secrets out here. Death, around death matter. It's also take you back to water, so whatever the swimming suit is out here, this takes you back to the ocean. I actually did have wording that came out. I think it was the water reading. The word surf was there. So this goes back to the ocean type of energy. So those of you dealing with the water situation where there's something legal around a matter, or just in general a death matter is out here. Somebody was also clamped in the water reading, that great big clamping energy as somebody was clamped down. We had pictures of people also playing in the water in another deck that I used, as somebody was clamped down. Somebody's died somewhere on something heinous has taken place. Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is about reaping and sowing, or a business deal. It's a secret business deal. Secret sex, money, property. The property's here. Okay? And this is waiting, reaping, sowing, and a business deal. And then the Nine of Pentacles is like somebody very, very much prosperous in what they do. It also can have a meaning of somebody that's using somebody for their money, secret money. And somebody's waiting on some type of money for a death matter out here, but somebody's contemplated something around that matter. Secrets. The word beast is out here. Again, it's out here. We got animals. That's a big enough beast for you, okay? And somebody had bestiality in one of the other end. They're nasty. Filth. Freaking filth. Show me the death card. This is your genitals when it comes out. Okay? Somebody got secrets, no talking with the High Priestess. Or somebody's got high volume intuition if something's going on. Or what did go on. It's transformative out here. In the next 24 hours for a lot of freaking people involved in some stuff on these readings. Show me the death card. for earth energy, please. I feel a weird energy. A really weird energy is here. Show me the earth sign. Or the death. Why is this death card here? So there is headship out here. This word goes to headquarters. It's a judgment. There is because the word headship also came out. I mean, we just had the military, the FBI, the police, all that stuff was there. The courthouse worker in wording. Now the courthouse shows up here. This has, and there's somebody trying to return. The 8th house does go back to FBI as well. And the wording goes to headquarters in the pictograph. And then the word here in the pictograph goes back to leadership and a master. It's here. And also goes to a waterhead in somebody bitter. I guess you're bitter for something that's taking place. Somebody's done some crap out here. So waiting and a failure. Somebody planted something somewhere, did a business deal somewhere, did some crap out here and used somebody. Or something like that. Somebody is trying to return because it came out really strong in the fire reading. And they just here to play games. That's all they're here for, is just to play some freaking game. Because there's money around a bunch of stuff. Show me more information out here, please. So, so in the water reading, there was a word that came out about a heinous sex plot attack. And so, for those of you dealing with that attack, somebody either lied in the court of law about some rape situation that was heinously done, it was plotted secretly, or somebody's waiting to get that thing done. And somebody's a kook and they're filth. Somebody's filth. They're filth. You're not gonna get it done. Because God said that the people that belong to Him were protected. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall into the trap and somebody going to bang you real hard and stick you down into some type of a pit. Because that's what you are. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. You and your little buddy friend there can go down to the pit of hell and the devil can just stomp all over you because you're crazy. God said you were a lunatic. That's ridiculous. So there is a boss out here who's lost their ever-loving freaking mind. God just addressed it. Somebody gives gifts. And they just overturn their whole kingdom, their land, whatever. The devil card goes back to a boss figure as well. But anyway, somebody's co-worker's out here, or the boss is involved with the co-worker doing some nonsense, and there is sex around it, but the person's nasty. They've done some type of bestiality somewhere. It's here. They're gross. Or a couple people don't give a rip. They're just nuts. I don't know. But that's nasty, folks. That's freaking nasty. The word goes to melting with affliction. You are going to melt with affliction. God's going to put you in hell. There, the 7 of there it is. There's the headship. It's really big out here in this reading. The Emperor is out here. And so the literal word bloodshed and guilty bloodshed. God said somebody was going to get charged because they're getting caught. The 7 of Pentacles does want to be seen. So you can go ahead and dig in the ground. And there ain't nothing there for you. It says failure at the top. All you are is a low down scoundrel. It came out with some type of being loyal somewhere. Somebody's not right out here in your energy space. So whatever the nonsense. Whatever the stupidness is, it's dumb. You got the phonics of dose. There's 2 out here. Whatever those connections are. There was a slow, secret, evil slander done out here on some situation out here. So the devil's a liar, and you got a bunch of people involved in a group lie, in perjury, that did some type of nonsense, and something very legal is out here. And I did a reading about a month ago, I guess now, where somebody evilly, secretly slandered. Actually, even about 3 or 4 days ago, that card came out that said that somebody went and made an actual report. They lied in a report. They did it on purpose. There's money around some stuff. Isn't that sad? that somebody would be like, yeah, we're going to go this and we're going to go to the legal court and we're going to write a report out and lie and say we seen or didn't see something, and they did it on purpose. And there is a group involved in this thing, and somebody's died over that lying sack of nonsense that went on. What a bunch of crap. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Now there's that 7. Look, the 7 of Cups in this deck literally talks about somebody got nasty sexual behaviors because they've had sex with an animal. Look, God said any person that lays down with an animal must die. That's God Almighty's word. Somebody's brain is crazy. You won't live. God won't allow you to live. You're wicked. He says the upright that's going to dwell in the land. I don't care what you're trying to do around the corner to somebody because you're some crazy freak. You're going to die. You don't have no freaking chance. You laid down with an animal. You mixed yourself in some type of kook out here. Somebody worker's a nutcase freak. They're nuts. You will die. This person got execution from God on them. Literally, the word beast is out here. What else should I bring out here, Most High? People are nuts. People are freaking nuts. So the police officer card, this can have a meaning of police officer, given that the word police and FBI and stuff came out. That this, in the upright's a very fair person, but there's some type of love situation. There's not really. Somebody just coming back around to do some type of quick thing, but you're getting entangled with this person, folks. You're going to lose your life. The Strength card in the reverse can have meaning of a maladministration because somebody in headship is a nutcase. Somebody somewhere is. Somebody's a nutcase. A judge can one of the meanings of the Hermit can be a judge, given that the courthouse was out here. It's out here. Medical situations also really big with the Hermit, but this is somebody who's coming out and making a judgment on something out here. And if somebody's going to be fair within this, because somebody is up in some type of a big position, but they ain't right, man, or two people ain't, or something ain't right, then it's over. And the World card can have a meaning of an all-consuming fire, and we had big stuff about fire come out tonight as well. So this is what's out here. They are filthy dirty, folks. There's that 7 of Cups again. Again, in this deck, somebody has nasty sexual behaviors about themselves. They'll do it with anything and everybody. And they jump in with, they don't care. They'll do it for money. They'll do it to get their way in something. They're trying to get away with some type of legal thing that they lied on, where there's death mat. They don't, you deal with the freaking beast out here. Speak on, Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. Court. They'll go to court and they'll go to jail for an execution, folks. They sure will. That's incredible. And if you're found in him, which is Yehovah, you're protected. Thank you, Yehovah. I fear the Most High, folks. And I know that, like I said at the top of this video, for those of you who may be new, I don't know how I'm going to pay my shelter. I'm dealing with the heavy leadership here in Kansas City, Missouri being crazy with me, because my life has money around it, and the music industry is involved in something with me, and the God Almighty is my shield and my buckler. And when things like this happen on the work of my hands, that I have dedicated what I do here to keep people safe, and this kind of stuff comes out so heavy like this, I know Yehovah Elohim's on my side. I don't know how he's going to get shelter to me tomorrow, but I know in whom I trust. And you don't have to fear anybody, because we had blackmail come out today. Nobody has a right to blackmail another person. When you got Yehovah on your side and he speaks so profoundly, people need to understand that you've got the authority over even people that are breaking the authority. They're a maladministration out here. It's time for the people to get up and stop being bent by people who's overriding their position. God said abused power this morning on one of my first readings that I did, and that is abused power out here on the people. It's time for the people to get up and tell some people to shut up. You don't have a right set in your position being crazy, dirty, and demonic. I'm dealing with cruelty, folks. And I ain't afraid of this piece of freak. I'll take him out. I got a right by the word of Yehovah Elohim that says that any person that lays down with an animal, and this book will stand in the court of law, and it will be for eternity. Any person that lays with an animal is cursed, and they must be put to death. And I'm not afraid of you, and I will put you to death. You're a freak in the earth. Any person get up in here and go to the courthouse and write a freaking lying report on another person just because there's money on some stuff, you got problems. You got freak. You're a freak on somebody's life. If somebody did some crap out here and's already died for somebody's case as well because they made up some type of nonsense in the court of law, because it came out real heavy the other day. Perjury was there. And a group is involved. And a group will freaking die. Somebody stuck in the past. You're an idiot. We don't care about you. So the word separation just came out in my other deck just a second ago. Well, God's going to separate you in pieces from limb to limb. And that's scriptural as well. God says he comes back when he's put people in positions. And he said when he come back, he was going to get on to people that were in position and cut them completely up. You will be cut. A separation. Your in-laws are out here. Something about drugs are out here. Okay? A bike, and somebody's story is going to be known out here. Oh, we got children and stuff as well. There's the property owner. It's right here. Like I said, it was in the water reading restaurant. It's a real estate agent. Something's around some type of stupid business deal that was out here. Something's happened on private property, on some type of situation. I don't know. There's death matters just everywhere. Drugs are involved. God said you need to talk to your kids. It's important. Pick through my hands, Most High. Only you could tell it, Yehovah. We fear no one but you alone. And you said that the day of these wicked people's destruction is here now. Let the people arise and be confident in you alone. Alright. It says, they shall surely fight against you. But I'm with you, saith Yehovah, to deliver you. I will deliver you out of the hand of the wicked, so don't fear, he says. Somebody needs to get up and do what's right. I don't care who's told you what, or you do this is going to happen. No, it ain't. Do you fear your creator or not? The fear of man brings a curse. It's a bunch of crap out here that somebody thinks they could be some type of animalistic piece of beast out here and do some crap on a person's life and put people in this position where they have to get up and I don't know, fight. We'll fight you back. We're going to fight you back. You're a creep. Somebody is. It says to pay attention to their actions, and you do need to pay attention to somebody's actions because they're coming back real quick. It was really big just a second ago in the fire reading. They're coming back real quick. And they're a player and they're sure of themselves what they're trying to get done. He just said so. They are going to try to fight you, but God's going to let you win. Don't fear. Look, people, fear has torment to it. God says perfect love cast out fear. So if you have the love of God in you, you'll be confident because he says my children are confident and I command them not. I command you not to be afraid. So you either take commandments of God. I'm a 53-year-old woman and I've been sitting here seeing the hand of God just punch these freaks out over and over and over for the last year and a half. My confidence comes from God, and you're going to have to get in the same place. I don't know what you're dealing with in your life, but if God's for you, who could be against you? Somebody's a married woman out here. That flipped over, so the other side says a married woman. And yes, somebody's wife come out today on the platform. That wife card that jumped out, it's jumped out a couple times. It has a meaning of somebody's wife jumping out and doing something. So if you're upright and you're jumping out and doing something for upright purposes, then you are. But somebody's married out here. And I said many times today on my platforms, there's people trying to get that little, hey, baby, that person's married. And somebody needs to grab that little wife's hand and put it behind her freaking back and march her right into her husband and say what she's doing. There's your coworker. Okay, well, somebody doing something with their coworker. It just came out. The letter U, okay, could be from, you could have a U, your name could, I don't know, Eunice, I don't know, I don't think that's how you spell with the U, but I'm trying to say something else and it ain't coming out. Anyway, the letter U, or somebody needs to do a U-turn, whatever. A newscaster, well, somebody's story's going to be known. Somebody's story's going to be known. Most High said, you need to walk away from this. It came out. So that U-turn is here. I'm trying to say the UN is what I'm trying to say. It didn't come out that way. But if somebody's name is like Eunice or something, just to bring it out for that, then so be it, whatever. Somebody needs tough love out here. It says somebody who wears tons of makeup is involved in this. There's truthful from Jehovah, I want to marry you. Okay, well, somebody's got some type of situation around that energy then out here. A teacher is out here involved in something for a clue. Whether upright or not, I don't know. It says, I only have eyes for you. It says, the eyes of Jehovah preserve knowledge, and he overthrows the word of a transgressor. Okay, so somebody is in transgression somewhere, and he's going to overthrow your word on some nonsense out here, on something going on. And the truth is known out here, folks. Okay, well, thank you, Most High God. It says that the king's favor is toward a wise servant, but his wrath is against him that causes shame. Well, somebody does have some freaking shame out here. To pounce or to swoop down like a bird of prey on somebody. Okay, well, there's attacking. Somebody probably already did that because that sex plot that was in the water reading was real strong. And somebody got murdered. Devil's out here. Or somebody's been trying to wait to do it. And God said, yeah, they're going to try to fight against you, but I'm with you. And so they can go ahead and do whatever. They're going to be removed out of society as soon as they make their freaking move on something. Whatever this is about. Something about a gift being on its way. If that's a bribe, he just said that there was a bribe coming and he will protect from it, but you've got to do a U-turn and say no. Somebody's married out here trying to do some temptation around somebody. They're guilty for some crap out here, folks. They're a witch. God says we don't suffer them to live. They're trying to control something out here. They're scared right now. You better be scared. You're messing with God's people out here. Children. Okay, well, God said you need to talk to your children. God says you need to talk to your children. It was important, folks. Your co-worker's not who you think you are for some of your cases around your children. So the DH together or the TH together and the letter O came out. This is money and assets and stuff like that. It's right here. And a bunch of people did some stuff for some money because that luxury just came out. This is also a positive rune for those of you who are not going to fear man. And you're going to get up and do what God tells you to do. God's here to take the wicked out. The freak made their choice on what they did secretly. Got other people up in here involved in some stuff. They don't think they have to pay for crimes, but God's going to make them pay for crimes. This goes to strategizing and somebody looting on somebody and taking something that wasn't theirs, and they found it and they took it before anybody else and they thought they were going to whatever, and all hell's broke loose because somebody's thievery. Why? Because God says a curse goes to the thief's house. Somebody's name is Sue, or obviously court suing somebody is out here. Just the S and the U. I'm just seeing the name Sue is out here. There's a sum of something. The SUM is out here as well. Somebody may like to drink rum out here or just be a big drinker to bring it out here. There's a bum out here. Well, somebody freaking lazy. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse goes to lazy energy. Okay, all right. Anyway, get a freaking job. Obviously, you don't have to work because God's going to put you down in execution. Whoever slept with the freaking beast. This is somebody is a little enchanter. Again, there's a witch out here. God said we don't suffer them to live. They're into witchcraft. Let me tell you why. If you're brand spanking new, it's a violation to God, and here's why we don't. First of all, you have freedom of free will. And you forfeit your free will to think that I'm going to now open up a realm and call demons in. And now I'm going to send them to a person because I want something altered off of that person and I want to take what they have. Because there's looting everywhere tonight coming out. So now you violated thou shalt not steal. And now we got perjury going on. And God says that you shall not false witness. And so now we got perjury out here in the court of law. It's all been done for thievery. Thou shalt not thieve. You've got adultery going on. There's a married woman out here. Somebody is just nothing but a piece of freak out here. And you being in this witchcraft mode opens up demonic realms. And now there's crazy going on out here. And that's why we don't mess around with witchcraft. That's why God says not to do it. Why would you want to play around with a demon? Because look who's going to hell for it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, now somebody's a full-grown Nephilim. God says you mix yourself with an animal, you become a giant. It's very, very heavy stuff coming out tonight on this platform. And the truth is known about some stuff. It's coming out. And you know, the story's going to be known. Whoever's involved in all this stuff, there's a group involved. They're going to be charged. And that was your choice. It had consequences to this nonsense out here. Do what you feel like you got to do with this, folks. If you know, somebody's trying to, because somebody is trying to real quick come around the next 24 hours, but you're gonna get caught up in something. Your story's gonna be known. God's also foretelling some things that's gonna take place because He tells the end from the beginning, and this stuff is ongoing until every freak is out of the earth realm because God just prophesied it to be so. All right. Well, this is what come out. Those of you who are able to help me, I need shelter, and it's an emergency. And all I had today was pancakes. All I have is that much flour left in my flour bag. And so if anybody is able to, it cost me $57 and some change for the room that I'm stranded at until somebody can get to me. I've been calling out for over 1.5 years for a rescue team. I'm dealing with cruelty. It's not all right. The animal needs to be euthanized now. The animal needs to be freaking euthanized. I'm sick and tired every other day having to say, hey, I need some food, or hey, I need some shelter. And they got my money, they got my projects, and they think they're going to kill me and wipe their face and go on to the next victim that may be you. And no, we're not going to let that happen. Sorry. I need upright people to get up and follow the word of God and help me. Please. My Cash App is ShannanEHensley Sha'ah. And my PayPal is just ShannanEHensley all by itself on Cash App. But the Sha'ah is at the end of it on PayPal. It's down below in the description box. This box is the picture on both of those apps. Thanks for listening. Y'all pray for me. I'm really ready to get out of this room. And I'm ready to have my day in court. I'm ready to push the freak's execution button. Shalom.